Can you imagine if one man's life completely reshaped the trajectory of Western civilization? Let's delve into the story of Gaius Julius Caesar. Born into an aristocratic family, unbeknownst to the world, this young man, born into privilege, was on a path to greatness. His epic journey began not on a battlefield, but in the heart of Rome. The path to power is never smooth, even for a young Julius Caesar. Our tale begins with Caesar, a fledgling politician, navigating the tumultuous waters of Roman politics. Born into a patrician family, Caesar was no stranger to the political world. His father had enjoyed moderate political success, and Caesar himself claimed to be a priest, a valuable stepping stone to the political arena. However, the political landscape of Rome was fraught with danger and intrigue. During the dominance of Lucius Cornelius Cinna, Caesar found himself in a precarious position. Whether out of fear or prudence, he decided to lay low, effectively going into hiding. This period of exile was an early test of his mettle, a foreshadowing of the resilience that would later define his life and career. But Caesar was not content to remain in the shadows. He emerged from his self-imposed exile to serve on the staff of the governor of Asia. It was a valuable experience, providing him with a first-hand glimpse into the complexities of governance and the intricacies of power. Yet, Caesar's early political career was not without its stumbles. He made a bold move to challenge the sullen aristocracy, the very power structure that dominated Rome. He attempted to prosecute members of this elite group in the courts, a risky endeavor that ultimately proved unsuccessful. However, these early failures did not deter him. Instead, they steeled his resolve, honing his political acumen and fueling his ambition. This chapter of Caesar's life, though fraught with challenges, was instrumental in shaping the leader he would become. It taught him the art of survival, the importance of resilience, and the value of strategic thinking. A rocky start indeed, but Caesar's resilience would soon shine through. From the courtrooms of Rome to the open seas, Caesar's life was anything but ordinary. After a few unsuccessful attempts at prosecuting the sullen aristocracy, Caesar decided to leave Rome. His destination? The island of Rhodes. His purpose? To study under a renowned rhetorician. But as fate would have it, his journey was interrupted in the most unexpected of ways. Just imagine, if you will, the young Caesar, full of ambition and dreams of future glory, suddenly finding himself captured by pirates. These pirates, seeing an opportunity to make a fortune, demanded a ransom for his release. But Caesar, ever the strategist, didn't let this setback dampen his spirits. Instead, he engaged with his captors, joked with them, and even promised them that one day he would hunt them down and crucify them. The pirates, thinking this was all in good humor, laughed it off. Eventually, the ransom was paid and Caesar was released, but true to his word, he didn't forget the pirates. He raised a fleet, hunted them down, and in a show of both retribution and justice, he had them crucified, just as he had promised while in captivity. This episode in Caesar's life is a testament to his cunning and determination. He turned a situation of peril into an opportunity to exhibit his leadership and strategic acumen. In the face of adversity, Caesar's cunning and determination emerged. From aristocratic beginnings to a powerful general, Caesar's ascent was as dramatic as it was swift. With the echoes of his bold exploits against pirates still resounding, Julius Caesar turned his sights towards a greater prize, the Gallic Wars. As a general, he was a force to be reckoned with, his military prowess as awe-inspiring as the Roman legions he led. In these bloody conflicts, Caesar's strategic brilliance shone brightly, and he emerged victorious. Yet his ambitions were not sated. His gaze then fell upon his political rival, Pompey. The stage was set for a civil war that would determine the course of Rome's history. The battle was fierce and fraught, but Caesar's military genius and relentless drive secured his victory. Pompey was defeated, and with his downfall, the path to power was cleared for Caesar. In the year 49, before the Common Era, Caesar was appointed as a dictator. A title that held immense power, it was a testament to his towering stature within Rome. It was a position that had not been bestowed lightly, a symbol of the trust and respect the Roman people had for him. But it was also a role that held great responsibility, a mantle that demanded the strongest of shoulders to bear. Yet, it was a challenge that Caesar was more than willing to accept. And with that, his rise to the zenith of power was complete. His rise to power was not just a tale of political maneuvering and military conquests. It was also a story of resilience, ambition, and an unyielding desire to shape the destiny of Rome. With power in his grasp, Caesar was poised to reshape Rome. As the dictator of Rome, Caesar wasn't content to merely hold power. He used it to instigate significant social and governmental reforms that would shape the future of the empire. Caesar was a visionary. He recognized that the existing Roman calendar was flawed and causing confusion, so he replaced it with the Julian calendar, which was far more accurate and remains largely in use even today, over 2,000 years later. This calendar reform was not only a testament to Caesar's forward-thinking approach, but also a symbol of his authority and the sweeping changes he was willing to implement. But his reforms weren't limited to the calendar. Caesar sought to improve the lives of the common people. He passed laws to limit the number of slaves that wealthy Romans could employ, forcing them to hire free citizens and thus reducing unemployment. He also restructured the debt laws to alleviate the burden on the poor. Furthermore, Caesar reformed the Senate, increasing its size and making it more representative of the Roman people by including representatives from provinces across the empire. This was a radical shift from the traditional Roman political structure, but it was a necessary one to maintain the stability of an expanding empire. Caesar also launched large-scale building projects, creating jobs, improving Rome's infrastructure, and leaving a lasting physical legacy. These projects showcased the grandeur of Rome and further solidified Caesar's status as a leader who was not only powerful, but also progressive. However, these reforms weren't without controversy. Many saw them as a threat to the established order, leading to increasing tension and ultimately Caesar's downfall. Yet despite the political turmoil that marked the end of his reign, Caesar's reforms had a profound and lasting impact on Rome. As a reformer, Caesar left an enduring legacy. His vision and audacity brought about change that would shape the Roman Empire for centuries to come. His story serves as a reminder that power, when wielded with purpose and vision, can leave an indelible mark on history. In a twist of fate, Caesar's reign was cut short by those closest to him. The Ides of March, 44 BC, became the infamous day when the mighty Caesar fell. Brutus, Cassius, and a group of senators who once had been his allies orchestrated a plot against him. The very Senate House, a place where decisions were made, became the stage for his tragic end. Driven by fear of Caesar's growing power and a desire to restore the Republic, the conspirators decided to act. The betrayal was not without its ironies. Brutus, a man Caesar considered a friend, was among those who plunged their daggers into him. It's said that Caesar's last words were, "Et tu, Brute? And you, Brutus?" A final expression of disbelief at the treachery of a trusted friend. Caesar's assassination was a seismic event, sending shockwaves through Rome and beyond. It sparked a period of civil war and chaos, yet his death did not return Rome to its former republican state. Instead, it paved the way for the rise of his great-nephew Octavian, later known as Augustus, who established the Roman Empire. In death, as in life, Julius Caesar left an indelible mark on history. His influence continues to echo through the ages, his life and death serving as a timeless reminder of the heights of power and the depths of betrayal. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.